Withy please. Withy please. Withy please. Withy please.
Withy please.
Can somebody give me a high?
Alright, this is my Uldaman round. Welcome. So, first pull, always chain all this together, kill it all at once. These guys will cast Chain Lightning, kick it, also kick Stone Spike. It's gonna hurt, a lot of damage. These Basilisk will do Chomp, it's a bleed, and they'll also do Spiked Carapace. You can let this go off, but just beware of Chomps, because it's gonna hurt the tank a lot. It'll require a lot of healing. With these, usually I would chain pull this into this, and maybe pull this. But I don't, if it's fortified, I don't recommend doing this pull. If it's fortified, you can pull these two and these two together, kill this, then pull this and this together. Because you don't want too many crocodiles. If that happens, and you're going to get chomped and you're going to die immediately. Because it's a stacking bleed and it's going to hurt. You can chain pull these two together. I usually like to skip the first boss, so I skip these dwarfs and I do this guy first. Usually because it's better for lusting, and this boss is a lot harder to deal with than these dwarfs. These dwarfs are very, very easy to deal with. So, chain pull this, you do this pack separately, you do not want to do this pack with them at all. Then after you kill first boss, you double pull these snakes, I don't know, whatever they're called, will do ancient power. They get bigger, they'll do more damage, don't get hit. Jagged Bite. If you've ever tanked Halls of Valor, and the, oh god, what's her name? What's their name? If you do Halls of Valor and you tank these guys, the champions, they do power attacks. You can outrange it, you can just run away from it. It's not going to hit you, you're going to be safe. Now, with these guys, same thing. You can just outrange it, they'll never hit you. So I like to do, I like to pull these two together. CC will make these stacks go away, which is really, really good. Yeah, being stunned causes the caster to take 50% increased damage. That's really, really good. So warlocks are really good. These custodians will do cleave. Face them away from the group. Do not face them anywhere near, because they're going to get one shot. They're going to die. This custodian, I pull it into this corridor right here, and I just run up and down. You're not going to die to it. You'll be okay. This pull, always chain pull. There's a little corner right here. You can see around the 6. I sit in that corner, and I pull them all in. Now, these Earthen Reavers will kill your group immediately. Hellstone needs to be kicked, interrupted, gripped, whatever. Do not let it go off. It's very, very dangerous. Same with these guys. They'll cleave. You face them towards the wall. No biggie. This pull can be pretty dangerous. If you don't have confidence, I don't recommend pulling it, especially if your healer's not good. I do not recommend pulling it because these guys will do Earthquake, and it's going to leave a puddle on the ground. If you step in it, you're going to take a lot of damage. Same with this group. You just pull it together. Kill it. Pretty easy. You know, you got Wardens, Custodians, you know, nothing too big. And you got Weavers and a Warden. Okay. These Wardens, you want to kick Curse of Stone. I've had this hit 500k up in one dungeon. If it goes off, it's 500k and your DP is probably going to die whoever it gets put on. It cannot go on tanks. This whole room, you can pull it all together. It's a pretty easy pull. It's not too hard. There's not really much to really kick here. You can just one-shot everything in this room. It's very, very easy. These bats will cast Sonic Burst. Just kick it. No need not to. So this room seems to be pretty hard for people. At this point in the dungeon, these Evanstone Golems will cast Thunderous Clap. There will be these pillars. You can LOS behind these pillars and you won't take any damage from Thunderous Clap. It's very, very free to not take damage from these guys because they will hurt, especially when they're getting bolstered by these guys. Same thing, Earthweavers, kick their Hellstones, don't let them cast Dome Bolt. As you run down these stairs, there's no point to LOS for this guy. So you pull this guy into here and you just nuke it all down. It's not a bad pull. Most of these pulls aren't really that bad. You just need a lot of kicks for them. You can't really, if you want to, if you're tanking this, you can pull them back up here and you can LOS in this room again. If you want to. I just tank them out in the middle and just kill them and group them all up and die. Chain pull all this together. This patrol walks up and down. This guy, Earthen Guardian, he will do, oh, what's it called? Yeah, Blessing a Tear. It's in like a, oh, here it is, Blessing a Tear, sorry. He will put up his shit like a little bubble. Everything inside of it will do 20% increased damage. You don't let that happen. This guy will just do a slam to the tank, nothing too big. He'll use a defensive. Now next pack, you don't want to chain these into here, because especially when it's fortified, this is gonna hurt a lot. So what I like to do, I like to have my casters sit right here on the stairs, and I'll just keep them right in the middle, because as a tank you can just soak it up. And I'll call for LOS, and then no LOS, and won't get hit. You do not want to pull these guys. It's just a waste of time. It's not good. You're gonna die if you do, probably. This room right here, do not chain any of this together, actually. It's pretty bad. It's pretty difficult. Or you can kill the golem first, and then you can chain all this together. Like I said, then there's clap, you can LOS. There's pillars in here, you can use a door. There's so much you can LOS in here. Now, this next pack is the hardest part of the dungeon, I would say. These time reavers will do stolen time. They'll reduce your haste, and you'll get a mean dot on you. The dot will one-shot you eventually if it keeps stacking up higher and higher and higher. You want to kill them fast. Your top prio. What I like to do, I like to kill golem first, kill this, kill golem, take these two guys, pull them into here, and then pull these two together. It's a pretty easy pack. All they do is hasten, kick it, and then you can time blade just reduces movement speed by 50%. Nothing too big. So, this room, you do not want to pull all this together. You can pull these two if you want to, or you can do it like a 1x1 pull. So you can pull this with this, and then you can pull this guy with these two and cleave it all down. Now, for the most part in this dungeon, you never want to pull these two together, because it's double the damage and you're going to die. So always have invis pot. You know, if you're stealth, you can stealth right on past them. If you have a warlock can invis pot, get on the other side with 3 people, or you can death run it. It's all up to how the group feels, not too bad. I wouldn't recommend pulling it. But yeah, that is my Uldaman dungeon guide.
Withy, please. Withy, please. Withy, please. Withy, please.
Withy, please.